Hello YouTubers. This tutorial is kind of like I went over some of the settings for my Autotune and the harmony engine that I use in the how do I do it in FL Studio video. But this is gonna go and make sure everybody's got it right. People have been asking me what settings do I use, so here's the settings I use. I use Alto Tender Voice up here at the input type. The key, well, that depends on what song. The scale also depends on what song you're singing. It's the key of the song, and what I do is if I don't know the key of the song, I go through and I just select one of these, and I'll sound good on one of them, and I'll be like, hey, that's it, you know, and it doesn't jump too much. You don't want it to jump. Another thing you can do if you really want to sound like T-Pain, just take that middle note and pop it right there. Just remove that middle note, whatever it may be, whatever you're in. Let's say you're D flat, that middle note needs to be like that. It gives it just a little bit more jump and stuff. Now, using just Autotune doesn't sound too good. So what I got, again, classic chorus. You could use the for loop chorus. I just use this because the presets are very easy. This menu is not showing up, but you just select. I just leave it defaulted and I turn it down a bit, as you can probably see there. Classic compressor, just to compress the voice a little bit. Usually I will on the master channel. I don't have it on this one, but I will just put a default, just load the limiter. That's all I'll do, and I'll load the fruity limiter into that the master channel. I put it on the bottom so I can add effects, and that limits those effects. Classic delay, again, if you load an instrumental into the project file, you're gonna want to detect the tempo of that instrumental when you're using this delay. And as with all plugins, use them very resourcefully. Harmony engine, real easy there. Once again, up here in this area, right clicking, go to duet, whatever key you're in with Autotune is the key you're in here, and then I go +4 octave, and my throat level is up to the plus sign, and that's pretty much it. I'll leave everything else alone. You're going to want to reroute this channel, because I mean, you're going to want to route your Autotune channel to your harmony channel, so you can turn off the harmony and still have Autotune on, if you get what I'm saying. So you can turn off harmony, and you know, Autotune will still be going through that through here back to the master channel, whatever. And when you use harmony engine, it has a, sometimes it'll have a tendency to pan left or right. So what I do is I use a stereo enhancer to put it through both speakers, and I believe what I use here, yep, I use the 4, it says 4 strings, FOR strings, preset. Now you might notice the equalizing here. I pop the mids a little bit and pop the highs and shave the lows, just to give it a crisp sound. The input recording channel with the Autotune, I shave the low and pop the high just a tad bit, for previewing purposes. Usually if I'm about to master this track, I'll probably flatten out that and just keep it like that, because after I've exported the file, it is like really high and loud. So basically that's how I set it up, recording off of the Autotune channel, and then going through the harmony engine channel, and just touching base on the volume. You can have this up as loud as you want it, I guess, as long as you're not peaking. But this right here, if you turn it up too too high, then you're gonna sound like a train horn. I have no idea why that's moving. You're gonna sound like a train horn, like you're trying to sing through a train horn or something. So pretty much that's it. So just adjust this until your harmony sounds perfect, and then you'll get it. Pretty basic stuff there. I don't think there's anything else I need to cover on that. That's how I set it up. Very easy. These classic VSTs are free, so Google these. They're called classic VST plugins. So there's a little bit of information. There's the website, actually, www.kjahusaudio.com. Real hard address, but you can Google it and you can get it. So I think that's about it. That's how you set it up, how I did it, and that's just a little bit more detail. And comment me back and watch some of my other videos, and maybe you'll find something more interesting, or any requests that you want to know how something works in Fruity Loops. Give me a comment or email, and I'll try to get a tutorial your way. So thank you, YouTubers, for your support, and always happy FL Studio.